Kind of looking at me as the organizer.
You have to get into enough, or
But now I can relax and kick back. Kind of looking at me as the organizer.
you have to get into enough, or
But now I can relax and kick back a little bit.
just roll with it.
Yeah, he can play anything. We used to play in a band together. Play the drums, guitars. Some polkas. You have learned some? No, you have to learn some. I got all the books and stuff, so I am. So cool. Yeah.
I think you tried to play the accordion.
Well, Johnny gave us both some accordions. Well, I only play guitar. I tried to familiarize myself with just like keyboard.
Hi there. Hi.
Like it? Let's shop it.
Work with.
Yeah, I'm headed out. Here.
You leaving?
I'm headed out. Yeah, I'm
Bye,
headed out.
Sus.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Good job.
I'm just getting ready to take
Great.
out the video. We're going to do it every 2 years.
Oh, are you? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. They
That-
get bigger and bigger, I bet.
That was the consensus.
Yeah, I'm bigger and bigger.
Alright, nice seeing you. She used to cut my hair all the time.
She's a wonderful girl. Oh,
Smile.
She used to cut my hair all the time.
Hi there.
hi, sweetheart.
Thanks for coming.
Still here?
He is. I think he is. He was outside.
Okay.
We're going to go check. Hey. Hey, what?
That was Fred Alibozek.
Yeah, he just got here.
They own autos.
That's his son playing. Look at you.
Wait. We got to for Eric. Right there.
John to come up here from North Carolina to get everybody together, you know?
Hey, here we are. Now I'm doing videos, all right? I've graduated. Ma, it's time.
Yeah, please.
Is it time for the speech? Bob's gonna do a speech?
Gate. Yeah, gate.
All right, I get the wheelchair.
Joe, what do you think of the gathering here tonight? What do you think of the gathering?
Beautiful.
I'll help him for you.
Good.
One thing missing.
What's that? Your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And your mother and father, of course. Yep. No.
You didn't hear it. He was saying how his father came over in a barrel.
Really? What kind of barrel?
I don't know, but he pulled and he come over in a barrel.
In a boat.
Wow.
What, hiding in it?
Yeah.
Well, there was
Stowaway.
three brothers, and Russia had Germany, or Russia had Poland, you know. And when you hit a certain age, 18, you had to go to service in Russia. And so they wanted to get in the United States. So they would, to get over, they would hitchhike over to the port, you know, get there. But they got caught. Russia put them in jail, put them in the
Wow.
army for 6 months or so. So then the other guy tried, you know, and he got caught. My father, he listened, you know, and he figured, well, he's going to make it. So he had to go, and during the day, he had to go in the water, a river, with a tube in his mouth so he could breathe.
Can you imagine?
He stayed in the water. Every so often he would come up for air, you know. Like they stayed in until it got dark. Then he would travel. And he got to the shipyard. They knew it. The shipyard knew some guys would come in, take them. See? So when they got to the shipyard, they had barrels. They put them in a barrel, put the barrel on the ship. See? And on the ship, the guys went to give them some food, you know. And so they got New York. They had the same thing. It's all lined up in New York. That these guys are coming, they're taking, let them out. They let them out at night and put them in with the regular guys, you know. And so then when they were checking them out, you know, they come to Alibozek, Frank. Somebody else was, yeah, you know, and when he got over.
And did he come through Ellis Island or
Yeah.
into New York? Yeah, New York and Ellis Island.
Yeah.
Now, did he move right to Adams, or was he?
No, they went to Springfield first, Westfield, Springfield.
Really?
And from there, they come to Adams, and the Berkshire Mills were working here. They come here.
So where on earth did he get his money to start farming?
Then he
Farming?
sent,
Well,
Jack, then he sent for his wife.
They
His
had,
wife, he left his wife.
they had to work. They worked for about 50 cents a week.
Wow.
They saved it, the money, and he was telling me about the story. What they had with the to save money, you know, and they would work different places to make money, and they had to keep it. Like he said, he was working one place. It was towards Springfield way. They were mining something there, coal, not coal, only well, anyway, and so went out there. He got a job, and the guys there in charge, the big Yankee guy. He says, when my father started working, you know, my father's a good worker. He says, you know, he says, all these people here, you working, he says, they'll cheat you. They'll take your money on you. He said, you let me hold your checks. Let me hold your money. He said, when you're ready to leave, I'll give it to you.
Because he still probably didn't understand the language yet.
No, a little bit. No, I just talked forward.
Yeah.
So my father, he trusted the guy. You know, so he worked all winter, in the fall, all to spring up there, you know. And when spring come, the guy come over to him. He says, Frank, he says, here's your money. He gave him all the money he had to come in. And my father, from there, he tried to Adams. You know, he put his money in his shoes.
Wow.
Because the guy was coming and robbed you, you know?
Yeah.
You know? And so...
I never heard that story.
So how
Never.
long did it take him to pick out that farm to buy?
well, when you come to Adams, he had the money saved up, you know, and my mother was they were living on Sarah Street, but so when he was there, so they checked the farm, and this guy, Horn, I think it was, he had, oh yeah, I got the farm for sale, you know, he showed him his farm with the deed, you know, and the deed from the father to sign it. So there was this guy in Adam, there was a Polish guy in Adam. I said, wait a minute, he said, don't sign that stuff. He said, let's take a look at this. So he checked the deed, and he said to my father, he says, how many acres is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be 400 something. Well, this has only got 120 acres. So the guy said, oh, no, that's just wrong. No, that's wrong, yeah. So then they checked further, and the farm that he was selling, my father, for that money was Lesh's farm, you know, over there. It was only that much acres instead of the one that he was buying. So this guy that was talking to him, there's a lawyer was right there, they looked in, so they straightened it out right there, and he got the farm that he wanted.
Wow.
He would have ended up with that Lesh's farm there. There was nothing there.
Now there was a hotel there too, right? Or something, or buildings,
Yeah,
other
right
buildings?
where the farm he bought. There was a hotel there.
And that's like 250 acres then? 250 acres, the original farm?
400, I think it was.
Was it 400?
Yeah.
Both sides of the road.
Yeah. Both sides
Oh,
of the
that's
road.
right too.
Yeah. And so they so he bought the farm, and so he's
Didn't he pay money and a cow? Wasn't part of the payment a cow?
yeah, one cow and I don't know, so many bushels of potatoes and something else.
And how
Wow.
much money?
Huh?
How much money?
It was not very much money. It was about $100. Yeah. Down
Was it
payment.
you, John, that put it on Facebook, the original deed?
No, I think that was Kasha.
Yeah, the original deed somebody they found it somewhere
I know what.
on the farm. It's somewhere they found it at a town hall or whatever. And I remember, but I don't remember how much it was, but it was really cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
The money was.
But I thought, was it,
during Depression?
they bought it from the Burlingame, didn't they?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Horn. Burlingame originally, but then Horn
Oh, okay.
selling it.
Burlingame had all the farm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then Horn, but then so he had it. He bought it from Horn.
It's interesting.
There's some people talking about the stories about they could see the spirit of Mr. Burlingame walking up the road in a white coat or something.
Yeah.
Ghost stories.
I hear that. Yeah. Now they got another ghost in Adams.
Yeah?
John Kapaska. He was a veteran army man, you know, and he spent his time in the armory.
Well, yeah, it was like, if
He lost both of his legs. You know, he fought. He liberated guys in Germany from the prison camp, and the first two guys that come were from Adams.
Wow.
And he died.
Yeah.
And they say that his ghost is in Adams.
Wow.
Around that armory all the time. Yeah.
Hey, what'd you do in the service, Joe?
I was in the Marines.
Any day.
I was in the Marines.
What would you specialize in?
Well, you wouldn't believe it, but I guided their atomic bomb.
The atomic bomber? Really?
I was picked to guide the bomb. See, when at a certain time of the year, Russia was getting hot, so they bought the bomb from Tennessee,
Well, once I got up Burlingame, I said
Virginia. We guarded it. We had to bring it on a ship. Pick it up,
And tested it?
we lost, but we had a guard.
Well, he's got to move.
They had a barge. They had it on the barge, and they had
The guy wants to get out.
about maybe 2 mile long cable, and at the end of the cable was the barge.
Okay.
They pulled that
Atomic bomb. Yeah. How big was it?
Well, there's I'd say about 8 foot long. About this high. I sat on it.
Wow. Well, Joe, thanks for sharing these stories. These are good family history.
Yeah. And I sat on it. We were there.
Is that yours? Okay. I couldn't figure out whose what that was.
We were going along, and you see steam coming out of the water like that.
Like his hair not too? No,
Like
I
a
don't bear
little
up, but
scope.
we had a.
You had to watch it.
That was the Russians?
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I live too
Yeah.
far from this, so I'll see you later.
But it could have been Russian, or
Take care. Nice seeing you, Ben.
it could have been ours. Check that. They never tell you anything.
That was down in Virginia?
Maryland. Put it on the ship in Maryland. Well,
That's interesting. tells me how bad it must have been over there. To take that chance to do that, because probably a percentage didn't live.
So we're going to talk about this again. So introduce yourself.
I am Nancy Vida Shepherd, and I am the granddaughter of Katerina Alibozek.
Okay.
And
who was Katerina?
she was my dad's mom, Jimmy Vida, and
Frank's sister.
and Frank Alibozek's sister. And she passed away when my dad was 21 years old.
Do you have any idea why the relatives all settled in Adams?
Nothing. Which now that I
Do you have any stories? Or
They bought the farm.
yeah, but did your grandmother live with Frank?
I don't know. I really don't know. I do know that my father mentioned Hadley or South Hadley, that he had a bicycle while he was there, which had no brakes.
Things get crazy at the moment.
But other than that, I don't know how they came to this country. I do know that my grandmother raised sheep.
Really?
Yes.
So she was a farmer as well.
Yes. Yes. And they lived on Meadow Street, on 9 Meadow Street.
Wow.
That was
Excellent.
all farmland at that
Yeah.
time.
Now, how big is your leg of the family? How many descendants? Because I think the Frank descendants are 300 or 400 people.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
But that's a good thing to find out for the next
That's your
one.
homework for the next reunion.
Yes,
You get 2
yes.
years.
Homework
2
one,
years and-
Alibozek 101.
They have them all here. 2016.
Yeah.
And it's growing. The Alibozek 300 is growing.
Well, I know that when
Going on one end, but losing some on the other end.
actually when I was like 7 years old, I was with this guy when my great grandfather died. Frank died, and at that time I was one of 25 great grandchildren and 125 descendants.
We were up on Greylock Mountain.
Yep, we took a trip up to Greylock.
Greylock Mountain, and said, "Look, man, we'll take it right over to the farm." We got to the farm. And
That day?
The same day. Yeah, we.
How old was he?
I forgot how old he was when he died. But but I was only 7, and what struck me was all the kids were crying.
I'm understand by Nancy.
Dick, come on over here.
Over.
Come on now, don't be shy. He's the shy one of the family.
Oh my
Wait a minute,
gosh.
there's a shy Alibozek? That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
You work at the GE? Yeah. You worked over there.
Yeah, I worked over there
Ordnance?
39 years.
Or over in Main
Ordnance. I worked in main plant too for a while. But
And
I
I also-
retired from Ordnance.
You probably drew a lot of the parts that I made. I worked on a guidance system in Pittsfield. I worked on phalanx, Aegis,
Yeah.
tank, transmissions.
Transmissions? Oh yeah.
Then I went from there to plastics.
You want to see me over there a lot, then.
Where were you?
I worked for George Emerson. We were doing all the remodeling.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they were always
They
there.
were rented out there all the time.
Between Emerson and Renault.
And I worked in ordnance, in engineering and servo design for Bob Bell.
I was in Pittsfield 20 years, and I'm in Vermont now 10 years, so 30 years altogether. But when I got in there in 1984, Leon was still there, Uncle Leon. Freddie was still there too. And at that time, the Alibozek's brothers and sisters had 260 years of service. All together, Ed and Geenek. And I'm like, here, I'm the only one, the new generation, you know.
When Arsky worked over there.
Yeah, counting all of them, you know what I mean,
And I
Junior?
remember Vanja. Vanja worked there.
Oh, yeah, she
Ordnance.
was in Winding, too. But she wasn't Winding when I was there.
No, she was in, I think, the 530 file for a while. And then she moved on.
And Peter from Geenek worked in Winding. And Leon was in Winding. And then
When Arsky was in
Junior?
No, the old man.
Oh, okay, I didn't know where he was. But Junior worked with me in Ordnance because I remember I was an 18 code, and they had a 23 code, and he went up to the boss. Farmer from Adams. That guy works. And I had the interview. I got the job. I told him tonight. I said, "Boy, it's a good thing you did that." You know, he went right up because nobody liked this boss. This boss didn't like anybody, but he liked me. You know. And after I got the job, he said he come over to me with a clipboard and goes,
You would never think.
"We're talking about you."
Here they are, trouble.
Get over here. We're talking about you.
Well, if I